Flower Mound might just be one of the most sought-after suburbs in North Texas. Known for its top-rated schools, beautiful parks, and family-friendly feel, but what most people don't realize is that the same things that make this the most desirable area to live in also come with some major trade-offs. In this video, I'm walking you through the biggest pros and cons of living in Flower Mound in 2025. From world-class schools and lakeside parks to the rising cost of living, limited nightlife, and why so many young families are choosing to live in other nearby suburbs instead. Whether you're relocating for schools, the lifestyle, or the safety, this is everything that you're gonna need to know before making that move. Let's kick things off with the #1 reason families move here in the first place. It's gonna be the schools. And honestly, they're some of the best in the entire state of Texas. If you have kids or are planning to start a family, Flower Mound's exceptional school systems might be enough reason alone to make the move here. The schools in Flower Mound, primarily a part of Lewisville ISD, consistently ranked in the top 10% of all Texas school districts. We're talking about a 96% graduation rate and an average SAT score that blows past the national average by more than 150 points. What really sets Flower Mound schools apart is the balance they strike between academics, arts, and athletics. The robotics programs and STEM initiatives are preparing students for the tech economy, while the award-winning band programs and theater departments give creative kids a chance to shine. I've worked with many families who specifically chose Flower Mound over the Dallas suburbs primarily because of the school systems, and they rarely regret that decision. The community really supports education here too. While property taxes aren't cheap, more on that later, a significant portion funds these excellent schools, resulting in the modern facilities and reasonable class size with student-to-teacher ratios better than the state average. For families prioritizing education, Flower Mound delivers exceptional value. But with high-performing schools and growing reputation comes a cost, and for many buyers, it's not going to be a small one. Let's be honest, Flower Mound is not cheap, and it's gotten more and more expensive as we move forward into 2025. The median home price is now going to be well over $565 to $600, and homes under that $400,000 mark are going the way of the dinosaur. If you're looking for that home under $400,000, you're probably gonna have to find something that's gonna be a little bit older, that's gonna need a little bit of work. Combine that with a moderate taxes, that's gonna push your prices up on a monthly basis even higher. Now, the other big issue we're seeing here in North Texas is gonna be rising insurance premiums with all the storms, hail, and tornadoes that we've seen recently. It's not unusual for monthly housing costs to hit $4,000 or more depending on your home. I've worked with so many young couples and new families who love the parks, love the schools, and love the vibe here at Flower Mound, but once they crunch the numbers and they're looking at places like Corinth or even north into Denton, where dollar stretches a little further, it becomes a very tough decision. What's happening now is a subtle shift. Flower Mound is evolving into more of an established, higher income, second or third time home buyer community, rather than a place where young families get their start. It's beautiful and in high demand, but affordability is definitely a growing issue that's changing the makeup of who's able to live in Flower Mound. Even with a higher price tag, many buyers will still choose Flower Mound for the sense of safety and peace of mind that comes with living here. One of the biggest draws of Flower Mound is the stunning natural beauty that surrounds you daily. The town earned its name for a prominent 12.5-acre mound covered in wildflowers, and that connection to nature remains central to the community's identity. With over 54 public parks spanning more than 700 acres, you're never more than a few minutes from green space. Grapevine Lake is truly the crown jewel of outdoor recreation here. With 8,000 acres of water and 14 miles of shoreline within Flower Mound's boundaries, it's a paradise for boating, fishing, paddleboarding, and kayaking. I've had clients who move here specifically because they want to keep their boat at a local marina and be on the water within minutes rather than fighting traffic to reach a lake that's further away. The trail system is exceptional too, with over 60 miles of hiking and biking trails connecting neighborhoods to parks and commercial areas. Many residents can bike to dinner or walk to coffee shops through beautiful natural areas rather than alongside busy roads. Twin Coves Park even offers camping right on the lake shore, a perfect weekend getaway without ever leaving town. The commitment to preserving natural space is built into Flower Mound's development plan, with 30% of land designated as open space for families and individuals who value outdoor activities and natural beauty. This aspect of Flower Mound living is hard to beat in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. While Flower Mound offers amazing outdoor spaces, getting to the other parts of the Metroplex can be more challenging than you expect. If you're dreaming of that walkable lifestyle where you can step outside your door and stroll to brunch, grab drinks with friends, or catch live music, Flower Mound may fall short. It's a town that was designed with cars in mind, not pedestrians. While the trails here are gorgeous for outdoor recreation, they don't exactly connect you to restaurants or retail spots the way that you might in places like Denton or Frisco. And here's something most newcomers don't find out until moving day. Flower Mound is a dry city. That means no liquor stores in town, and bars are gonna be a little bit fewer and further between. If you're looking for a true cocktail bar, or even just want to pick up a bottle of whiskey for the weekend, you'll need to drive to a neighboring city. I've had clients who loved the in nature and schools, but were genuinely surprised by how limited the nightlife and walkable dining options are here. It's very much a suburban lifestyle. Peaceful, yes, but definitely not buzzing after dark. While you may not walk to a bar, coming home to a safe community is a priority for many families, which leads us to another significant benefit of Flower Mound living. If safety is high on your priority list, Flower Mound deserves serious consideration. The statistics speak for themselves. Violent crime rates here are 75% lower than the national average, and property crime rates are 65% lower. These aren't just numbers, they translate to peace of mind for families. The Flower Mound Police Department is exceptionally well regarded, with more officers per capita than many comparable suburbs, an impressive response time averaging under 5 minutes for emergency calls. They take a community-oriented approach to policing, with officers regularly participating in neighborhood events and building relationships with residents. The safety advantage doesn't happen by accident. The community invests in preventative measures like school resource officers in all secondary schools and active neighborhood watch programs. The police department even offers free home security evaluations to its residents. I've worked with many families relocating from larger cities who were specifically looking for a safer environment for their children. The ability to let kids play outside or ride bikes around the neighborhood without constant supervision is something many residents deeply value about Flower Mound. It's a tangible quality of life improvement that many new residents mention within their first few months here. While safety gives residents peace of mind, the lack of diversity in Flower Mound is a consideration that matters to many potential residents. Flower Mound is incredible for families, but if you're in your 20s or early 30s and looking for a buzzing social life, it can feel a little too quiet. There aren't really any bar districts or late night hangouts, and most places shut down pretty early. You'll find backyard cookouts and school fundraisers over bar crawls and trivia nights. I've had younger clients tell me they felt like they were playing house before they were ready, just because the town is so geared towards family life. That said, spots like Grapevine and Louisville aren't far if you're okay driving out for nightlife. But if you're looking for a community with a walkable, active, younger crowd, Flower Mound might not check all those boxes. It's more of a settle down and grow roots kind of place, not necessarily a meet new people and stay out past midnight kind of vibe. While diversity may be limited, the quality of community amenities available to residents is impressive by any standard. One major advantage of Flower Mound is the exceptional community amenities that enhance daily life. The 9.5 million community activity center is truly impressive, with indoor pools, state-of-the-art fitness equipment, sports courts, and a wide range of classes for all ages. For a suburban community, the investment in public facilities is remarkable. Shopping and dining options have expanded dramatically in recent years. The shops at Highland Village and Lakeside offer upscale retail and dining experiences, while the Riverwalk, which we're currently at, development is creating a walkable entertainment district with riverside dining. I watched the restaurant scene evolve from mostly chain establishments to incredible, more unique local concepts, craft breweries, and diverse cuisine. The public library deserves special mention for its extensive programming, modern facilities, and commitment to serving all age groups, from toddlers on up to seniors. Community events like the Summer Concert Series, Independence Fest with its impressive fireworks display, and seasonal farmers markets creates opportunities for neighbors to connect and enjoy small town charm within our growing suburb. Many neighborhoods also feature their own amenities through HOAs, including pools, playgrounds, and tennis courts. And while Flower Mound has plenty to offer locally, you are also just minutes from major shopping destinations like Grapevine Mills Mall and South Lake Town Square. While amenities abound, accessing certain types of housing can be challenging, which brings us to our final consideration. Let's discuss a significant challenge in Flower Mound, and that's gonna be the limited housing options. This isn't a community with diverse in housing types. Single-family homes dominate the market, with relatively few townhomes or apartments available. For young professionals, couples just starting out, or anyone looking for a more affordable entry point, this can be a very real option. With a median home price over $550 and very few properties available under $400, first-time homebuyers often find themselves priced out of the market. New construction typically focuses on the luxury homes that are going to be pushing $900 to $1 million and even higher, which only adds to the affordability challenge. I've worked with many young families who loved everything about Flower Mound, but just simply couldn't find housing within their budget. The rental market isn't much better. There's limited inventory, and what's available comes at a premium, with the average two-bedroom apartment renting out for well above $1,800. Strict zoning regulations have historically limited multifamily development. There are some newer projects in the works. When properties do become available, they often sell within days of listing, creating a highly competitive market. For buyers, this often means making quick decisions and potentially paying over asking price. If you're considering Flower Mound, be prepared for a challenging housing search unless your budget allows for significant flexibility. If you're still interested in making Flower Mound your home after learning about these pros and cons, I'd love to help you navigate the market and find the right neighborhood for your needs. My contact information is on the screen below. Call or text anytime to start your Flower Mound home search. Want the full picture before making the move? Click on the next video where I break down everything that you're going to need to know before making the move to Dallas in 2025, from housing to lifestyle and what to expect day to day. I'll see you guys there.